This. All right. What? Yes. All right. So let's go through the notes first, and then if we have time, I'll go over. All right. So today we're talking about I think this is 2.5 for you guys. Yes, 2.5, and we're going to be talking about triangle congruence proofs. Okay. Now, I didn't do the printout on this because, quite frankly, it bleeds over to the notes we already covered. If you want a printout version of these, I'll print them out at some point. So, now, we've already talked about the 4 main types of congruency in triangles. We had side, side, side. Okay. Hang on. We've got side, 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 angle, side. What else? Angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. Right? Yeah, that's right. Those are our main 4. And remember that note, we cannot prove triangles with angle, 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 or side, side angle. Remember, we can't do that. It's off limits. Okay? Now, yes. Order. The angle's in between the sides, but the other one, the angle's outside of the side. Yeah. All right. Now, when I say proofs, this is how you set a proof up. Yes. Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I'm going to leave this up there. Now, when we talk about how to set up a proof, this is how we do it. It is a 2-column proof. Okay? Right here, we put our statements. And over here, we put our reasons. Okay? Right here is usually the intro part. Okay? What classifies as an intro is the list, the givens. Givens are basically anything they give us at the start of the problem. It's pretty self-explanatory. Okay? The middle is referred to as the body. Properties and theorems go here. And the last part is the conclusion. Okay? What you are trying to prove, or what you are proving. Bless you. So, next page. There are, on the back here, there are 9 most common properties, definitions, and theorems used. Okay? Get this closer to me, and I'll help my handwriting if it's closer. So there are 9. No, what? No, I mean, this is going to take a full page, though. 9 most common properties definitions and theorems for triangles. Okay? Number 1, reflexive property. I'm actually not being very optimized with my space. This is going to take up a lot of space. Okay? Which states this, that AB is equal to BA. Remember how I was drilling guys into your heads about the whole thing where same things are congruent?
Yeah.
This is the property that backs that up. Okay? Which states when the triangles have an angle or a side in common, it looks something like this. I messed up on that line, sorry. Okay? This is equal to itself. This is probably one of the most missed common properties in the world because it hides in plain sight. Unless they put that little line there, spoiler alert, they're not going to. You have to know it just by looking at it. Okay?
It's really obvious, though.
It is, but it's hiding in plain sight. Number 2. Okay. Vertical angles are congruent. This is the first thing we talked about when it came to congruency. Bottom left of the geometry vocab, section 2.1. Now we have a theorem, property / definition for it. When 2 lines are intersecting, if you want a heads up, there are 9 of these guys we got to write. Yep. Well, and some people don't figure that. Okay? This angle would be congruent to this angle. All right. Does everybody have number 1? Anybody? So, okay, good. Number 3. Right angles are congruent. Duh. Okay? When you are given right triangles and / or a square / rectangle. Okay? So, for example,
Yes, if we could have sophomores or
All right, so I messed up on that one. So we'll do it this way. I wish I had a protractor. I can't draw this today. I'm freehanding it. Screw it. There we go. Got it. That line should not be down there, though. There we go. That's what I wanted. Sorry. All right. And that's A, B, C, D, and E. So vertical angles are always congruent. I had to freehand that. I could not get it out of my brain with a ruler. All right. The next one, number 4, is alternate interior angles of parallel lines are congruent. Man, that's a mouthful. Okay? When the given information or inform when the givens, that's why I messed up. When the givens inform you that two lines are parallel. Right? We learned that back when we talked about congruency and parallel with parallel and transversals. Number 5, definition of a segment bisector. Results in two segments being congruent. This will be congruent to this, like so. You can call that transversal. We'll call it transversal T. All right. Number 6. Definition of midpoint. results in two segments being congruent. Actually, I'm going to read it out of that. I don't like that. Okay. Number 7. Definition of an angle bisector. Okay. Results in two angles being congruent. Yes, I just drew them horribly. I'm more concerned about the angle bisector. Yes. What? Hang on. All right, last two. Number 8 is definition of a perpendicular bisector. Okay. Results in two congruent segments and right angles. This triangle will be side angle side because it shares a side, which means it has to be congruent to itself. And lastly, number 9, third angle theorem. Okay? If two angles of a triangle are congruent to two angles of another triangle, then the third angles, are congruent. Okay? So even if you're only given 2 angles, the third one has to be congruent. Okay? And finally, there's one final note. Do not assume, under any circumstances, anything if it is not in the givens. You cannot assume anything with proofs.